Hello, welcome back to Shenanigans. So, the five of you locked up the bar after an eventful day, and you were just about to drift off to sleep when you hear boom, boom, boom. Just this consistent pounding coming from what seems to be the front area of Shenanigans.
God damn it.
Is that someone knocking on the door, or is that sound coming from the floor? Do we have a whole bunch of gnolls falling asleep, or is there something else?
Well, I stand up and put on my armor, which will probably takes a few rounds.
Yes, let Bad Kane go open the door.
You begin putting on your armor. It's going to take about a minute.
Can I try to look out a window to see what it is?
Sure. There's a window in your room. You look out. You see an empty street at night. There's a few little lamps lit to keep the street from being pitch black. But you don't see anything out that way. The noise you hear just banging away is at what you would imagine to be the front of Shenanigans' common area, perhaps like where the front door is.
How tall is the common area?
It's a big common area, right? The common area is probably let's call it 20 feet high.
All right, good.
Yeah,
good.
I'm going to find something and start banging on the other side of the wall from the inside.
Yeah, can we get some serious music or sound?
All right, Max. Yeah, you begin pounding on the back part of the wall, in rhythm with the front door pounding.
Yeah.
Then the fighters arrive downstairs in their armor.
Okay. Yeah, you guys just hear this constant banging for a whole minute, right? As you're putting on your armor, just constant banging. And as you get down, it's loud. You see in the common room as you get down there, the door is literally rattling on its hinges. It's being hit with such force. It's shaking, and there's like dust motes coming out of it in the frame. And the bang just like someone's just hammering at this door.
Do any other patrons wake up?
Oh, maybe. With your banging in your room, you can't really tell. There's just a lot of banging in your room.
So I'm just gonna yo, bro, Lamia, is that you out there? No, yep, that's him.
Is there a backdoor entrance here?
There is, yes, through the kitchen.
I'm gonna go and sneak outside from the back door. See what's going on.
We could draw straws.
So this is how I get a sling.
The door.
I've got the Shenanigans map up on Roll20 if you guys want to. There are confusions.
We could draw
Max,
straws.
this is how I get your sling.
No, Mr. Bad Kane. You're the newest one here, so you need to prove your name. Go open the door. And let's hope his body doesn't hit the floor.
I step beside the door, the side where the door opens to the inside, right?
Oh yeah, no, there's a window that we should be able to look outside.
Okay.
No, it's been established that it opens out.
It opens out. That's right, from the flooding episode.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right.
And then from the Vampire Kobold episode, back to the window, and we can look outside.
Okay, there's a window next to the door, right?
Yes.
I will look outside.
You don't see anything.
I'm gonna bring my.
I disbelieve the illusion of invisibility.
You don't see anything.
All right, so
the banging continues at the door, and as you look this window, you don't see anything that should be there. Like there's nothing there hitting the door, but the door is getting struck by some kind of.
Okay, so it's not like it's too dark to see outside.
You can't really disbelieve invisibility, I think.
I want to try something.
It's an illusion. You can disbelieve an illusion.
Yeah, but there
it's
also
in the school of illusion, but it's not an illusion itself.
Yeah.
So, Maximilian, you have gone out the back door, and back out through the kitchen and outside.
And I'm peeking around the corner to where the front door is.
Okay.
Do I see anything?
You peek around. You see the entrance to Shenanigans. The door just being rattled by force, just boom, boom. But you don't see.
I'm going to use my sling and throw a rock where I assume to be someone in front of the door, invisible. Just
while he's doing that,
so make your sling roll. To hit an invisible opponent when you have a good idea of where they are is a -4 to hit.
No, hold on.
Sling at a -4.
There's a balcony over the front door of Shenanigans, isn't there?
I think that has been established. Yes.
I think they're above Shenanigans is just bedrooms. I don't know if the bedrooms have balconies.
I know at one point there was a balcony above the door. Anyway, I try to open a window like directly above the front door.
Sure, you go upstairs to find a window that'll look down.
All right, and I just empty a bag of flour into the area.
Sure. So, roll me an initiative, and I will roll against you in secret. Zen.
Okay, I'll wait.
Max,
because I want to run back inside after.
Your sling fires wide, or just right through where you were aiming, but it doesn't seem to connect with anything.
Yeah, I hurry back in the back door entrance.
Seems like something invisible is on our door.
Really?
And I step away from the door and take out a few knives and ready. And check.
So your initiative was 8.
Yep.
So the banging after the sling goes, you run back inside. You guys hear the door close. You open up a window, drop a bag of flour. But before that drops, you all hear the banging stop. Your flour cascades down on nothing. A moment passes. You hear a resounding crash. The window that you were looking out right next to the door has exploded open as a sling stone has fired its way through there, breaking the glass. What do you do?
All right, I rush down to the kitchen and look for more flour.
All right.
I will. There's some cover. These are at the stairs, right?
I believe that these over here are stairs. Yes.
Yeah. Can I take some cover there and ready an attack if I notice anything?
You can attempt to. Yeah. Yeah. You make your way to a spot on the stairs. And over here, you kind of duck in with a bow drawn. Got partial.
I have knives. I don't have a bow.
With your knives out, ready to take a shot.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get the big dunker ready. Chaos two-hander. Just get
this is gonna end
if I can see anything. I
for
can't
the
see anything.
floorboards.
So probably, just getting ready.
All right, yeah, you guys all prepare yourselves. There's a tense silence that falls. All of you with these like tense expressions, readying to hit something. You wait. You listen. Silence. Bad Kane, you're by the stairs. Make a perception check for me.
This is still that night, right? Before we've gotten a chance to sleep and memorize spells?
Correct.
Perception. 20. Close.
All right. A moment passes in complete silence. Tension begins to leak into your muscles. You can feel them all strain and burn. You hear pounding. It's coming from up the stairs. One of the rooms, the door is rattling in its hinges.
Get out of the way, Smelly bro. I gotta get up there.
I let him pass. Suit yourself. And I follow him. I follow him with my knives ready.
You're after our guests.
All right.
The hall's pretty narrow, right?
It is. It's about 5 foot wide hallway.
So what you're saying is it'd be pretty bad to be swinging around a giant two-hander.
It might have some penalties, but it's also what Rock knows.
Good thing I've got a rock.
Yeah, well, hey, there you go. You could do some dunking. Okay. So Zen, this happens, you've located flour in the kitchen.
Okay, I go up to where the pounding is now, following those two, and immediately yell to the Rock, "Don't break the floorboards." All
right. Rock, you raced up first. Zen came up after you. As you reach the top, a last resounding crack smacks into this door. It splinters open, shards of it flying around. It is broken and as if struck by tremendous force. And you reached it just at this moment.
Well, I'm gonna go try and hit whatever's there.
All right.
I've got an idea where it might be.
Yeah, you have a pretty good idea. You're going to hit that area right in front of the door where it was, you thought.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll to hit with a -4 to hit invisible creatures.
All right, just a sec. Figure this out. All right. I'm not going to hit it. That.
No. You swing your rock violently in a dunking motion, and you just slam, and it doesn't go anywhere.
Shall we roll initiative or something?
Now would be a good time to roll initiative, yes.
Yeah.
Do you want me to roll initiative again?
Yes. That was your round of doing.
All right, cool.
Before initiative.
Yeah, what's that?
Wrong.
Whoops.
All right. So
I rolled the wrong dice.
Four.
20.
But yeah, you still came out with a 3. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I did the same thing.
11.
Okay.
Why can't I roll like that for HP?
Never mind. I have a 5.
Bad Kane with a 5. Artie with a 12.
Mm-hmm.
Maximilian with a 7. Alrighty. I will roll for good measure. And a 12. All right. So, Zen, you react first in this instant.
All right. I just chuck flour past them to where the door just busted open, trying to cover the thing in flour.
Absolutely. You throw flour, and you see in this cloud of flour, it's kind of muddled, you see the form of a roughly humanoid shape as the flour kind of coats this area. Rock, you are also coated in flour.
Can I also get a minor action in just opening out my bag of continual light? Stone,
yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
things?
you open up your bag, light
Right.
spills out so that it's in here, and you've covered.
Well, I mean,
area
my
of flour.
rock, it had continual light cast on it,
Oh yeah, true.
so
Right, never mind.
Now there's
Just got a
extra
continual
light,
folder.
you know. You can't go wrong with it. Excellent. Bad Kane. You're at the foot of the stairs. What are you doing?
Throwing knives would be probably a bad idea, so I'm just running up to the creature and stabbing it.
All right, you run up into this hallway that's 5 foot wide, right after the stairs. You've got Zen here after he's thrown his bag of flour. You've got the Rock up here with his rock. You could probably throw some knives over and through them, but you can't run through them to stab at it.
Okay. Then I will attempt to throw a knife.
Can I try to move out of the way? Can I try to move out of the way?
How are you
At
going to
least
move
let
out
him
of his
pass
way?
me.
Describe how you get out of his way.
It's like turn my back to the wall on the side of the hallway.
I mean,
Just
I'm
kinda
not.
squeeze up. All right, I'll consider it a
Yeah.
difficult terrain here. So go ahead and make a dexterity check to quickly slide beside him, so that you can get through the
I'm just
wall
going to.
and still be able to attack in the same round.
I'm just going to throw a knife.
Okay.
Any penalties?
Go ahead and take -2 for the congestion.
Okay. 13.
All right, you throw your knife, and it's just whoosh, right back right through where you thought its head was. You can see his form just kind of shift out of its way as the knife sticks. into the door
Any
frame.
additional attacks? Do I get
Additional
any?
attacks will be at the end of the round.
Do I get some after moving? I'm specialist.
Your
He's a specialist.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Go for it, Neal.
I was just gonna say your subsequent attacks, if you have multiple attacks that aren't from 2 different weapons, they occur at the end of the round. So first one now, second one after everyone's had their first attacks, and your third attack after everyone's had their second attacks.
Yeah, but a move. He
Yeah,
can
and
get
if-
like a half move and
Like get
still
still
throw his
You can
full charge.
move and throw, or you can throw and move, but your second attack always has to come after everyone's had their
When you have a
first.
thrown weapon or a bow, your second attack comes at the end of the round.
Yeah, but he's
It's
asking
about
if he
if
gets
I
his
get it,
additional attacks
because,
since he
yeah,
moved.
Yeah, thrown daggers get 2 attacks per round, I believe.
Yeah,
Or
if
3
you
attacks
can.
per round.
Yeah, if you move, you get. If you do a half move, you get half your attacks. So if you get
Okay.
3 attacks per round and you don't have a missile weapon style proficiency, then you would get to make a throw and a half move, and then it's up to the DM to decide if the 3 rounds down to 1 or to 2.
You can take a second attack at the end of the round. I'm not worried
Okay.
about it. It's coming at the end of the round.
Okay.
So that brings us to Maximilian. You're crouched downstairs near this window, having seen all this unfold. What do you do?
I was going to use my sling, but it's going to be quite crammed in there. Can I change my action to a spell instead?
Sure.
Okay. I'm going to try to see the creature that is covered with flour.
You can see this kind of form, vaguely humanoid, in the flowery mist.
Okay, I'm going to cast Spook at it.
Okay. Please just read me what Spook does, so that we're 100% on board.
Oh yeah, of course. Just have to find a spell.
This hallway is getting so crowded.
Yeah, it is.
And the person with the least problem would be the gnome, probably, because he can just go through all the legs.
Gnome's disappointed with all of you. This is another potential paying customer that you're scaring off. All they wanted to do was come in and have a drink tonight,
No,
and here's
broke.
flour and knives and spells and all sorts of nonsense.
That customer broke down a window and has broken down a door too. Now it's no longer.
He's a very eager customer. We ought to sell him something to drink.
What if he's trying to
I
kill
think-
another customer?
We are not selling at night. I think this is called breaking and entering. So a crime.
Trigger happy.
Yeah, no, this is a stand your ground state, bro. We can attack him.
Can, but should we?
Yes. Yes.
At this point, yes.
Yeah.
I like
Yes.
the customers that have already paid.
All right, Max, what's your spell? Read it to me.
Yeah, okay. So Spook is an illusion spell. A Spook spell enables the wizard to play upon natural fears to cause a creature to perceive the spellcaster as someone or something inimical. Okay, so blah blah blah. The gist of it that the creature must make a saving throw of -1 for every 2 experience level of the caster, so -1. And if it fails the saving throw, the creature must flee from the target. Switches me. Flee from me. Because it's afraid.
It's afraid.
Yeah, I hope it's afraid.
Oh, almost.
And each round it gets another.
Afraid
saving
because
throw.
we're inside
All
the
right.
arachnid quarantine zone.
You cast your spell. Rock. You
Yeah.
now have a visual on this.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, the flower, you can see just the shimmering form in the flower.
It's time for the slam jam.
It's time for the slam jam! All right, roll the hit.
Yeah. Alright. Oh, man. Yeah.
All right, a 16. Your rock strikes true. Please roll for damage.
Hell yeah. Alright. As much as I'd love to do plus 23 damage, I don't think that'll fly.
No, plus 23 probably not gonna happen. All right, you take a big lunge and you give a big shack slam dunk on this thing's head. You see the boulder smash it right where the side of its head is, and it crunches, and then it just kind of raises its head back up.
Oh, it's that freaking mustache man again, isn't it?
So Artie, you and the creature are going at the same time. What are you doing?
I don't get it.
Can you give me a layout again of where everyone is? I'm a little lost with all the
All right, so
movement.
we have Max down here by the window and door, just kind of looking wherever that is. Maybe that's over here, the front.
Mhm.
And then we have The Rock up here at the top of the stairs, followed by Zen right behind him. Then we have Bad Kane right behind Zen. And you are where did you never left your room? I don't think.
I'm at the top of the staircase. I'm behind everyone up there. I was wondering how many people were before me. So I have to look down the staircase toward through 3 people to Max at the front door.
The creature's upstairs.
If you're coming out of your room, you're in the hallway at the top of the stairs, and you see the Congo line leading down the stairs and the shadowy form at the first room of the hallway inside of an open portal.
Okay. So I'll start slinging my stone around, or my bullet around in a circle, and start shouting, "What if he wants to buy a drink? Shouldn't we talk to him first?"
Someone who wants to buy a drink wouldn't break into a customer's room.
I'm sorry, dear customer. These people are the worst. What can I get you, my fine fellow? Would you like a drink, or maybe to play a game of Othello?
God,
And I
this name
repeat
is
this
so stupid.
same message in Halfling and Gnomish.
Okay, you're met with silence. And as you're swinging your thing and you're telling these words, you see this figure in flower make its way into the room, where the client, now awake and terrified, is back up against the wall of the room. The creature just slowly walks at a walking pace up to it. You see it grip at the throat of the patron with 2 hands, and you see it just squeezing the life out of the patron, his eyes rolling in the back of his head.
That drink is not for sale! Put him down, you big fat whale, he says as Artie tosses a sling bullet his way.
Sure.
Does that mean his back is to me?
Yes, it does.
21 natural 18. Suck it, big monster.
All right, that is a double crit. Over by 5, by 6.
If it is a natural 18 and clears by 5, it's a single crit. By 10, it's a double crit. Yeah.
Okay, single crit.
Is it medium or large sized?
It is humanoid, so medium.
Okay. Is that D6 plus 1 with the sling bullet, or is that D4 plus 1? I think I have it written down on my character sheet.
I believe it's D4 plus 1.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think
have
that's
sling
right.
as well.
Cool. So that's going to be 2d4 plus 2 plus 1 for my high strength.
Okay.
Oh!
Yeah, you see your bullet fly true and drill right in the back of what would be this thing's head and just plant itself there. And the creature, just unperturbed, keeps squeezing and squeezing.
Unhand him, you fiend! Or I'll turn you into a patch of ale gone greened.
All right.
That's hard.
That is the end of the round. So let's roll initiative again.
I can't get my throw because it's.
Oh yeah, you get your next throw. I'm sorry.
No, I can't see it anymore, right?
Yeah.
It did enter the room. Yeah, it would be tough.
Oh god.
Oh! Look at that! A natural high as all hell.
All right, so Artie with an 8.
Yes.
The Rock with a 13.
Why can't I roll
Bad
like
Kane
that?
with a 13.
No, Bad
With a
Kane with a
6.
6. That was a fucked up roll.
Bad Kane with a 6. Maximilian with a 4.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait a
And
minute. Did the Rock get an opportunity attack?
Zen with a 5. It did not.
Should I have?
Yeah.
Nope.
Did you?
He didn't get an opportunity attack. Seems weird, huh?
Yeah, it does.
All right. Max, you're first to go.
Okay, so I go into the room where a patron was strangled.
All right, you run up the stairs and you meet the Congo line. Do you all try to get out of his way so that he can pass through?
Sure.
All right, please make a dexterity check as you go through this really squeezed hallway.
Great. Okay. Oh.
Ow.
Do you have a fire alarm going off in your house?
I do.
Uh-oh.
Why don't we take a break while you sort out your fire alarm? All right, we'll see you guys on the other side of our break, and hopefully Greg is still here.
All right, welcome back to Shenanigans. Hopefully, the non-fire alarm edition.
Yeah.
Turns out everyone is safe and nothing burned down yet. So, let's get right back into the action. You guys are cramped in this hallway. Maximilian, you're trying to squeeze past all of your friends and still get in the room with enough time to do something.
Yes.
Go ahead and make a dexterity save, a dexterity roll to see how good you do.
Yep. 21.
All right, yeah, you manage to squeeze past the hallway full of your allies quickly as possible. You get into the doorway of the room. You see this man being choked out by a figure covered in flour.
Color spray.
All right, you wave your color spray. Go ahead and roll to affect the number of hit dice.
The creatures.
Oh. 2 creatures.
All right. You see that the man in his arms just go limp. But this figure continues crushing it in its stationary position.
Damn it, has no effect. Hit it with things.
Don't worry, that's what I'm good at.
Alrighty, that is your turn, Zen.
All right. I say, well, first I try to move downstairs to go get more flour, just to make sure that flour doesn't fall off.
Yeah. You guys are squeezed back together. You can move downstairs and not lose an action, I don't think. So yeah, you squeeze your way past Bad Cane, who's the only one between you and the.
All right, and as I move past him, I try to hand him my dagger. And just say, here, it's magical. Maybe it can only be hurt by magic. And then
if something else that maybe can hurt it, keep it. You might need it.
All right. So I just go down to try to get more flour.
Who's already been hit.
Okay, you go get more flour, and you move. You can get to the kitchen basically in this round, and begin looking. Great. That is Zen. Bad Cane.
Yeah, I will go into the room. So then it's not any in the way anymore.
You've got the Rock and you've got Maximilian now between you and the inside of the room.
I mean, I have 18 strength. I can just push them away, right?
If you'd like to make opposed strength rolls, you could try to knock them down. Yes.
Not knock them down, but out of the way. Just push them out of the way.
You can use strength instead of dexterity to make it through if you would like.
Okay. I have 18 in both, so I use my strength.
You push and shove. Rock, you just get pushed into the side. Maximilian, you get slammed into the door frame, and you make it into the room.
I will grab the creature and try to throw it out of the window.
Okay.
First I will try to dislodge it from the guy.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make a to-hit roll to touch it. Grab it.
Oh no, it should be +2.
Okay,
So
you managed to grab hold of the creature, and you want to throw it out the window?
Without the guy.
Well, it's got a pretty strong grip on the guy.
I will try to loosen the grip.
All right, so you're going to try to rip apart its grip. Let's make opposed strength checks for that.
26.
21. So you manage to rip the arms away, or whatever is the force of this creature, away from the man's throat.
Yeah.
He collapses to the ground and is either unconscious or dead. It's hard to tell in this moment. That takes us to Bad Cane is done. Artie.
It's kind of a clusterfuck in that room, isn't it?
It is a big clusterfuck, yes.
Well, there's too many people for me to sling. I'm going to try and scamper between people's legs and see if I can't drag the unconscious person with my 16 strength underneath the bed, where I will also go hide and try and slap them conscious.
Yeah, that sounds good. Go ahead and make a dexterity check. We'll give you a +2 for being small and going between people's legs.
Okay, my dex is 12, So.
Oh, you are like a ninja. You just scamper. You're really good at getting underfoot, and you just pass between people's legs. You race up to the form of this man with deep bruising finger marks on his throat, and you drag him under the bed with you, and commence trying to hide under the bed.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
Excellent. The creature attempts to break free of you. Actually, it's going to try to just bludgeon you to death since you are restraining it at the moment.
Isn't it grabbing it from behind, though?
You just tried to rip its arms away from it.
It's more from I gripped it from the side.
So it's going to go ahead and attack you. 13 does not hit. And that is its turn for now. That takes us to Rock.
Yeah. All right. Can dunk on this thing again.
All right. You're gonna shove your way past Max into the room. Make one more, and then you're in the room. You can try to dunk on it.
Does he get a bonus since the creature is hold or grappled?
It could get a bonus. It's not going to be enough to get another 7 on top of that. Go ahead and roll a pass to get past Max here.
Alright, Dex or whatever.
Yeah, Dex or Strength. You can
Strength.
Again shove him into the ground. If you like.
Definitely gonna shove him into the ground.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, you brutally give a hip check to Maximilian. He's your way. You leap over the bed, and you are in position to start dunking.
Yeah, the way.
Go ahead and take a +2 for the assistance of Bastian's grapple.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
No.
All right. Yeah, you swing your rock, and for whatever reason, maybe it's that bad cane just got in the way, and you were trying not to hit him, and then in the process of not dunking on Kane, you managed to not dunk on whatever this creature is.
It's like, I thought his defense was going to be pretty bad. As it turns out, Kane just got in the way.
Yeah, ruined by your own teammate.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the end of the round. No one has second attacks, so let's roll initiative again.
Throwing it out of the window. What should I roll for it?
Go ahead and take your movement, your medium creature movement.
It's 3, right?
It's 3.
Look at how many 10s I roll when it's time for initiative.
You're so lucky.
13 again. Zen with another 5. Bad Kane with a 7. And Maximilian with a 12. Artie, are you in here?
Yeah, I should be near the top. I rolled a 9.
A 9 for Artie. I didn't see you. All right. Maximilian. You've been hip-checked thoroughly, but you react first as you dust yourself off.
I have a 12 in my initiative.
You do. Why do I have you as a 4? Oh, because I put it on the rock by mistake. The rock has 13. Zen, you in fact go first.
Do I get more flour?
You search the kitchen for a minute. You do find more flour.
Okay. No movement back up there, or?
If you'd like to.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you spend some time searching, you grab the flour, you run back upstairs with it. You good? Is that all you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, sounds good, Zen. That takes us to Bad Kane.
I will try to throw it out of the window.
All right, it's going to try to resist your attempts to do that. We'll just have a post-strength check, so we'll see how good you do.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
I still have it in my grab, so.
It's not very good, Kane.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have to hit enter, don't I? I was wondering why it didn't come up.
Bad.
So you try to hoist it out of the window, and it stands firm, and in fact rips its hands out of you as you try to throw it into the window.
Okay. We have to get it out of the tavern quickly.
Alrighty. So that takes us to Artie with a 9.
So Artie is under the bed trying to wake this person up. I don't know how long. I think what
Make a
color spray
perception
is
check.
2d4.
Make your medicine. Medicine is wisdom based. Make a wisdom check.
Okay, I don't have any sort of healing ball.
It's fine.
Okay.
Just do this real quick while you're trying to wake him up.
Oh yeah, 12.
All right. Yeah, you're convinced that you just need to wake him up. So you spend your turn slapping him in the face, shaking him, trying to wake him up. Seems fairly unresponsive.
Good sir, we need you to wake up. Who is this thing? Wake up, good sir, wake up!
All right. So that is Artie's turn. Max, now you're able to dust yourself off after the many shouldered.
Right. Since this room is already so crammed, why don't we make the room more crammed? And I cast Mirror Image.
God.
All right.
D4 plus 1 images.
How many spells do you cast per day,
It
Max?
does feel
What
like
the
you have a
fuck?
lot of spells.
I'm level 3 specialist.
Yeah.
Illusion specialist.
Okay, so you should have 5 spells per day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got 5 spells per day.
Sounds good. So Max, you create 5 illusory replicas of yourself, and it fills the room. Now there is so little space in this room. Now there's so many millions in the room. It is very, very full. All right. The Rock.
Wow. I mean, I can't just let that last dunk go. I gotta dunk again.
All right.
I assume that I don't get that nice little +2 anymore.
You do not this time. No.
Okay, cool.
All right. You try to dunk on him.
It's Max's fault this time.
Yeah.
It's like there's 5 of them.
Axe just pops up right in between you and this flower-covered creature, and you just get so flustered by this new opponent in your way.
Get your little fanboys out of here. let the real fighters fight. All right.
All right. Now we have to figure out what the creature needs to do in order to move past you all. It doesn't. All right, it's gonna have to just try to shove past. Bad Cane, you are the closest one to it as it tries to just move past you. So it's going to just shove its way through your square if possible. Let's go ahead and make another round of these checks.
Could I try to trip it?
You may attempt so.
Should I roll Dex instead of Strength?
We'll just if you want to roll Dex instead of Strength, that's fine.
It's still 18, so.
You attempt to duck down and trip it, but in your haste, you stumble over yourself, and it's surprisingly strong, and it just shoves you prone, and it glides past you, and it makes its way through the illusionary squares fairly easily, and Max, it's going to shove its way past you.
Okay, well,
Unless
only
you
one
don't
of these
wanna
are real.
Are you going to try to get in its way and resist it, or are you going to just let it go past you?
I'm gonna let it go past me. Yes.
All right, it glides past you, and it gets in the hallway, and begins moving down the hallway.
We have to get it out of the tavern. I have something that might work.
And that is the end of the round, so let's roll initiative again, babe.
I've got a rock. Oh, don't worry, guys. I didn't roll a 10 this time.
I rolled the 10 this time.
Bad Cane with a 13.
I only rolled it.
Artie with 13.
God, I can't even tell he's dead, and I go last.
Artie with a 13. Ben with an 11. Maximilian with a 16. Maximilian, you were just shaken by being so close to this presence. Surprisingly, Rock, you're moving first.
No, Nick
No
goes.
way.
Oh, I'm sorry, Zen goes. I'm an idiot. 11 is definitely lower than 12. Zen, you go first.
Goes, bro.
You know, I can do, like, nothing to this creature. Wait, actually, is it a clear line of sight from me to it?
Yes, because you just came up the stairs. And everyone else is in the room.
Okay. I'm just gonna throw a dagger at it.
Oh.
Okay. Roll to hit with your dagger. It's Bacchus too if you want back attack.
Okay.
Uh, 15 hits.
Does that hit?
Yep, it hits.
Okay. What's dagger damage?
D4. D4.
D4.
Yep.
Okay. And I believe it immediately returns to my hand since it's a magical dagger of returning. If it
Sounds
hits.
good. Yep. The dagger flies forward and it sinks into this figure for a moment, stabbing into it, and then returns to your hand. All right. You guys are very consistently doing 5 damage every time. It's very consistent.
Yeah, I know.
All right, Rock. It's now your turn.
All right. Do I also get a back attack if I just shove my way past Max?
Yes. Max, I assume you just get out of his way at this point. You've been...
Yeah.
Back attack
you
is...
sprint down the hallway at it.
4, 2, 4, 2, 4.
Back attack is 2.
+2.
2. I just wanted to make sure.
16 hits.
Sweet. And... there we go.
8 points of damage. You slam your rock into it.
Nice.
Again, you hit it in the back of the head. It goes... And it just slowly raises its head back up as you rock it. Excellent. Now we have Artie and Bad Kane moving simultaneously.
I'll stand up and move into the hallway. In which direction is it going?
It is going opposite the stairs down the hallway where the rest of the rooms are.
I will. Well, the rock is in the way, so.
But I just did 8 damage.
I will throw a knife.
All right. You're throwing into melee, so you have a 50-50 shot here. Go ahead and roll a d4 on a 1 or a 2. You're going to hit the creature. On a 3 or 4, the rock.
Yeah, the rock.
All right, go ahead and make your roll to hit. 18, is that hit your AC?
Well, I've got 16 AC, so yeah.
Yep. Go ahead and roll damage against the rock.
Oh god, this will be nasty.
Oh god. How much HP do you have, Rock?
14.
All right, you take 8 points of damage as a dagger just thump, right in your back, like right in the small of your back, Rock.
Oh,
I knew you were no good! Freaking smell it! Sorry!
Artie, while this happens, what were you doing?
I still haven't figured out that this guy's not unconscious, right?
Not yet.
Well, I think he's still affected by the color spray spell then. So I will... this time I'm going to take out my sling, and I'm not with anything in it. I'm going to use the sling under the bed to whip this guy back and forth in the face.
You whip him in the face until he's, like, bloodied. Roll a wisdom check to see what you know about this.
Any bonuses?
I'll give you a +2 for repeated attempts here.
Nope. He just won't wake up.
You will wake up with your sling. Clearly, no one could be unconscious through a sling to the face. Excellent. So that means Maximilian. It is your turn.
Okay. Well, I want to sling the creature, but everyone's in the way.
Yeah, I think.
I mean, you could sling if you'd like.
Yeah, 50-50, right?
No.
I'm standing in the hallway also. So.
The rock's just gonna die from friendly fire.
Rock's gonna die from friendly fire. He's gonna come back with vengeance.
Then he becomes the revenant.
The legend never dies.
Okay, I'm gonna take the 50-50.
All right. So we have Bad Kane and Rock and the creature. So a D6, 1 and a 2, Bad Kane, 3 and a 4, Rock, 5 and a 6, the creature.
Okay.
You better roll a 5 or a 6.
All right, you are hitting the Rock. Please roll the hit.
I mean, on the plus side, guys, on the plus side, if he's down, he is not in the way anymore.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
This is gonna be.
And the
ugly.
plus side, it's a +3 sling.
I swear to God.
Okay. 15.
15. You have AC 16. Yeah, your bullet flies in and hits the rock squarely in his armor and
You hear
deflects.
like a buzzing sound, like because it's a +3 sling. It
Yeah, it
sounds
goes
like
as it
bullet.
deflects off of the rock.
You guys are so criticated after.
All right. At that point, the creature goes, and it walks up to one of the doors. Bad Kane, you recognize this door as the one you led Mitchell to. And it takes a mighty blow at the door. And it rattles in its frame.
Okay, it's after our customers. I think I know now why this guy wants to know this. We should get it out of here.
Now, it's the end of the round. So, Bastian, you threw a dagger. You could take a second attack at the end of the round.
Knife, but
Or a
see
knife.
how badly I hit the rock. No,
All right.
I don't take a second.
Maximilian, would you like your end of the round attacks?
I only have one attack.
With a sling?
Yeah.
Yeah, sling is only.
Okay. Okay, sure. Excellent. New initiative order.
I only have my sling, so.
That's
You're
not
in the
what
way, Rock. Get out of the way. Let the people with 18 strength and 18 dex solve this.
Get out of the way! I scream. God damn it.
Get out of the way.
Oh, I rolled a d20. Oops. Why are always
Just
rolling
subtract
d20?
10 from it. You can keep the same number.
Close enough.
And it's a. No, it takes a 7. It's worse. So.
I think I got it.
Artie is a 9.
Yes, that's
A rock. We're missing yours.
No, you're not. It's the first one.
Oh, yeah, he has an 8.
Rock is an 8. So we have 8, 16, 7, and 9. And another 7. Okay, perfect. So the creature goes first this time. And it has another, reaches back, and boom! Doosh! The door this time shatters and blows into the room. And you see the creature step into the room.
Try to stop it.
At this point, the 7s go. Bad Kane and Zen simultaneously.
Not
Okay,
nice to reduce people to a single number, Greg.
I will push my way into the room and try to tackle the creature.
All right, you push your way past the rock.
I try to push it against the window. So I tackle it and try to push it against the window of the room.
All right, make your roll to go past the rock in the tight quarters.
It's those decks.
All right, you slide past him. You get into the room, and you want to try to grapple the creature again.
Yeah.
Make a roll to hit.
17.
All right, you manage to grab him, and you're going to just try to hold him in place.
I want to shove him. I want to throw him out of the window again. So.
Okay, you're going to try to run him up and throw him through the window. Absolutely. Let's go ahead and make those opposed strength checks. All right. This time you've had your practice with him. You really get down into it. You lift him up and go to throw him through the window. Zen, what are you doing while this is happening?
You know, there's like a conga line of like muscle-bound people, and then the wizard. Other wizard
No,
there.
6 of these, to be exact.
Yeah, okay. There's a extra long conga line of the wizards.
Yes.
So I'm just sitting there drinking.
Okay, you just begin drinking. Bad Kane, you throw this creature through the glass. In the process, the flower remaining attached to it disperses, and you throw it out into the night, and you lose visibility on it.
Ah, damn it. Anyway, it's out of the room.
All right, that takes us to Rock. What are you doing?
Where'd he go?
I threw it out of the window.
Well, I'm gonna go stand at the top of the stairs.
All right, you run through the conga line of wizards.
I'm blatantly shoving them and not gently.
Max,
Like,
you get shoved.
If
You go down in a heap.
If a few bells get rung, I'm perfectly.
By the way, did I see where it land?
No, as it fell, the flower came off of it. You lost visibility.
I mean, was there a dust cloud or something on the ground? No?
Not that you saw. All right. You shove Max. We'll assume he goes down a heap or he stands back up relatively soon. You get to the top of the stairs. What are you doing?
I'm just standing there waiting, making sure nothing else comes up.
Okay. That is the rock. So we go to Artie.
All right, Artie's had enough of this. This guy's not waking up. We got to pull out the big guns here. So Artie's going to drag him partially out from underneath the bed, at least so his face is out. Go across the hallway to his room, or down a room, wherever Artie's room is, and come back with his 2 wine skins filled with, I don't know what they're filled with right now. It could be water. It could be wine. I'm not entirely sure. But I'm going to start dumping one over this guy's face to wake him up.
All right. Make a wisdom check with a +4 as you're subsequently getting better at this.
You say I'm getting better, but...
I believe you mean worse.
Yes!
Hey! You realize that this man is very clearly dead.
I checked. Did I dump water or wine on him?
Crushed. Like there is no possible way that he got any air. His throat is crushed. There's his eyes are bulging and blood is seeping out of them. There's not been a single breath taken the entire time you've been beating him with your sling.
Can I actually go into there and just like look at Artie dumping stuff on this guy?
Did I dump water or wine on him?
Roll D100.
97.
You dumped your wine.
Artie sits down and kind of dips his finger out.
Classy, Neal.
Oh my god, Neal, stop.
Yeah, there's no miss.
All right, that is Artie's turn. Back the punching bag of the upstairs. What do you and your 6 conga line friends do? 5 conga line.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to look out the window in the previous room we were in, not the one Bastian threw through.
So the one with the corpse where Artie's licking?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, you step over the corpse licking. You look out the window. You see an empty street lit by lamps. You don't see too much activity. You do hear quite a bit of noise from the guard towers. Like there seems to be people coming to Shenanigans. It seems all this banging and riot has woken up people, and someone has called the guards. But they're still a ways off in the street. But you do see them coming.
Okay. I just start waving, and behind me are like 5 others of me waving. Hey! We need help!
All right. Excellent. That is your turn. We'll stay initiative order for now. As we just keep ourselves going. Okay, so about the same. You guys see a man of Mitchell's build kind of enter out of his room as he jumps into the line with you all, and he looks out over you.
I'm with him, so
you watch him walk out of the room. He looks down the hallway and back at you. He says, "We need to go. It got our friend," and he holds out his silver bracelet that has appeared on his body.
Who is that creature following you and the other guy?
Follows the bracelet. We have to go.
I have an idea. You're coming with us.
That's fine. Where is it?
I don't know. The flower got off after I threw it out of the window, but I have an idea to deal with it. And I kind of, if I can act, can I?
Yeah, that's fine.
I go home. I grab him at his jacket or whatever he's wearing, and kind of shove him down to the common room.
Sure. He allows himself to be dragged to the common room. So Bad Kane spends his turn dragging him down the common room. Zen, you've heard all of this. You see Bad Kane dragging him down in the common room. What are you doing?
I'm just kind of gonna stay up here to see if I hear it walking past. If I can hear anything other than the battle.
Mage, we will need that flower.
Go ahead and make a perception check. We'll see if you manage to hear anything. Rock, you see Zen sitting in kind of a trance, and you see Bad Kane dragging Mitchell down the stairs. What are you doing?
All right, so if Mitchell said that the dude follows the thing and he's going downstairs, I'm gonna grab the big chaos two-hander and I'm gonna get ready with the big dunks.
Okay. You go down into the main room.
Can I use the rest of my turn to start dragging the dead person down the stairs?
Yeah, I was coming to you next. Yep. You get up. You begin dragging the dead person down the stairs after them.
Yeah. God.
Okay. Excellent. And Max, what are you doing?
I'm going to go outside and talk to the crowd, because there's like a crowd, right? Coming.
They're coming down the street. They're ways out. But yeah, you can go outside. As you get to the doorway and you open it, you hear Mitchell screaming, "No! No! Keep it away! Close the door!" And you feel a massive, beast push. This feels a lot like how Kane and the Rock were treating you.
Well, it has to push one of my images, or me, D6 for that.
Well, the images don't resist the push. It just goes through them, right?
Yeah, but if he interacts with one of my images, they disappear.
Okay.
Yeah.
How are you opening the door with images in front of you?
Well, the real me opens the door, of course.
Right, and it's coming right through you in the middle of this doorway now.
Right.
I don't see how an image can possibly be there.
That makes sense.
So anyway, you get struck and take
15 damage.
10 points of damage as you are thrown out of the way, and you just bludgeoned with such force, and it causes Mitchell to just scream bloody murder.
So, if I hear it clearly coming in downstairs, right?
You definitely hear the screaming.
Okay,
Unfortunately,
then
you do not hear
I'll start.
footsteps.
Yeah, I'll start moving downstairs then.
Absolutely. I believe now we should roll a second initiative rather than keeping the same order, as you guys might react differently.
Can I ask, do you see it?
Yes! Yes! Keep it away!
All right, how high can I roll, kids? Hey!
Another 7.
Wrong. 14.
Zen is always the first.
Zen with a 5. Bad Kane, another 7. Max with a 6.
No modifier? What do you do?
I take bleeding damage.
Yeah, already rolled a 13, I
Okay.
believe.
I don't. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
It's up there.
Wait a minute.
Okay. Yeah.
If he just got knocked to the side, is he actually bleeding out?
Yeah, I'm at
if
minus
that's
2.
more damage than his health, then yes.
Okay.
Okay, so Zen.
Can I actually get down the stairs?
Yeah, everyone else dragged themselves out in the common rooms. The stairs are empty.
Okay, I tried to, throw the flower just in the area I think it is, covering as wide of an area as I possibly can with all the flour.
Okay,
And
you throw
then-
your flower over the front door again, and sure enough, you get a shimmering image once again in the floating flower.
Then I continue to move over towards Max.
Yeah, and you move up to Max. Okay, Max, are you bleeding
I
out?
take 1 point of bleeding damage.
All right, you take 1 point of bleeding damage. Bad Kane, you're holding the screaming Mitchell.
I put him behind me,
Okay.
and Yeah, I throw a knife.
Okay. You throw a knife. Go ahead and roll to hit.
No.
No, a 13 does not hit.
And I shout for the rock. We have to get it out of the tavern. Not what I can't use in here. At least if we don't want to burn this whole place down.
All right. And with that, we have its turn. It is going to advance at a walking pace straight towards you, Bad Cane. It's hard to tell if it's going towards you or to Mitchell, but as it gets up to you, it's going to go ahead and try to attack you too, since you've been actively getting in its way. 17, unfortunately, does not hit you. So you feel the pressure of this giant, boof, concussive force, but you manage to duck enough of it that it doesn't...
I'm probably bigger than the creature itself, so...
And that is its turn. Artie, you're downstairs with a dead body.
Max is downstairs too, right?
Everyone is downstairs.
Oh,
Yeah.
right,
right,
right.
and
Take
Max
my
is-
sling.
Max is, that's a fucking
don't
good idea.
No, why did I say that?
Wait, do you know it's a magic sling?
Hey,
I think he talks about
Artie
his
does.
magic sling a lot. I think,
Yeah, plus
Max-
it makes a sound that sounds like...
right.
By the way,
I mean, I'm
use
already
it.
at his body, so...
All right, but Zen's taking care of Max's body, right? I don't need to tend to him.
you don't
Damn
want to... That's what Max wants you to tend to him.
All right, so I see that Max is being taken care of. I see these other people clearly have control of this situation. I'm not really helping out. I hit him once and it didn't do anything, really, so... Artie's gonna plan for the future. He's gonna drag the corpse outside with his 16 strength, grab a shovel, and start digging a shallow grave to hide the body so that Desmond will never know what happened here. Ever.
Excellent. You go out the back door, grab a shovel with the body, and start digging.
Yeah, I'm just outside the back door.
Yeah.
You know, don't need to go far. Just dig a shovel in the middle of the night. Dig a hole so no one will see it.
Excellent. Great. Rock, it is finally your turn.
Alright, it's finally my turn. So, been waiting freaking 3 weeks to dunk on this guy, but we gotta get this thing outside.
Not in the back. Don't
Not
come
in the
back
back.
here.
No, I mean, obviously the most direct path to outside is the door that's busted open, so...
Right.
I may not be able to count to 20, but I can figure that out, alright? So, So how should we deal with just linemen blocking him all the way out the door?
I think you're going to need to make contact with him, so we're going to have you
Alright.
make a touch attack against his AC, and then if you just want to shove him out the door, we're just going to do a post strength.
Alright, so, alright.
12. You can't, despite being able to see him, the creature, whatever it is, you can't get a hold of it, and you're unable to really just affect it. All right, that is your turn, I assume.
Yeah.
Let's have some initiative rolls.
Okay. Time to use the sickle.
I'm not going to roll initiative because I'm just digging a hole.
Sounds good, Artie. Yeah.
But if anything, if it gets too out of hand, I might come in with the back of the shovel as a
Sure.
club.
Sounds good.
Is that with a combat shovel, Neal?
No, it was clearly just because Desmond does not believe in combat shovels.
Alright. Should I be rolling for just trying to lineman block him?
Sure, yeah, +3 for your medium size.
Alright, cool.
Rock got 9.
I rolled below
Dennis.
10.
Always with the 5. You're
I
always...
Go ahead and roll D10 plus your 3 for movement for medium sized.
Oh, it's just D10 for the bleeding.
Okay, or just roll D10. Okay, great. 8. I was trying to help you out, but that's fine. All right, Zen, you unsurprisingly go first yet again.
Then they're thinking.
All right, I tried to heal him, patch him up.
Do you have a herbalism or medicine proficiency?
Nope. So it's
All right,
just
I'm gonna have you make a wisdom check at -4 for lack of proficiency, as we'd established with the cooking.
isn't it healing or is it wisdom?
Isn't it healing?
Or
Do you-
isn't it intelligence
abilities
or
for it?
wisdom?
I thought healing was wisdom based. What is it? Is it intelligence based?
Neal loses it.
Healing is wisdom.
That's what I thought.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look up my wisdom. -4.
That's what we established with the cooking for non-proficiency.
Well, yeah, but isn't healing special? Healing is only
It's a
the
proficiency check.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It
but
is.
you don't even need to roll the check.
Oh, are you just trying to
If
bind
you
his
have the-
wounds?
Yeah.
Stabilize him.
Yeah, if you have a healing
just
proficiency,
stabilize
you
him.
don't need to do anything. If you don't have a healing proficiency, you need to make an int check for some reason. Even though the healing proficiency is wisdom based, the combat and tactics says an intelligence check to stop bleeding.
Make an intelligence check at -4 since you don't have the proficiency.
Is it -4?
Neal,
That's what we established earlier. I'm just gonna-
Whatever the DM says is law.
All right.
All right. His wounds are bound. Maximilian, you are stable, but unconscious.
Okay.
All right. Bad Cane. And
Vanishing.
Are all the other hymns unconscious?
all the other hymns are gone. Yeah, they just.
Yeah, they are gone.
Oh, okay.
Brandishing my sickles, I will dual wield attack.
All right.
Oh, I see how it is. I see how it is. Rock, get him outside. I'm not.
13 misses.
Ah, damn it.
And you're dual wielding.
Yeah.
Make your second attack.
Oh, immediately?
You have two hands. It's different. Like a thrown weapon. All right. You missed very violently bad. But it's okay.
So I make a save with death.
I don't usually use critical failures for my players because
Okay.
it affects them way more than it affects the monster.
I hit the rock straight into the face.
Yeah. So you swing wildly at the creature right in front of you, but just its ethereal nature makes you incapable of really sinking home. Excellent. That is your turns. Rock.
All right, let's try this one more time. One more
Also,
time.
I will move up with. Can I move up if the rock manages to shove it?
Yeah, that's fine. You can move with him. I don't have a problem with that.
Nope.
Yeah, you can't. Whatever it is about this thing, it seems slippery. Perhaps Zen found some silly flower from the circus that was.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Freaking.
But you guys
Maybe-
can't seem to find purchase
Maybe
on it.
it's just Bad Cane's fault still because he's still not helping.
All right, so this creature, in an attempt to get to Mitchell, who you've placed behind you protectively, once again swings at you, Bad Cane. That's an 18. It is unable to get through you. Initiative again.
Okay. Maybe. Yeah. No. That's my secret, but I should shove it.
You're going at 11, not 5? How is that even possible, Zen?
What is that?
I know.
Ooh,
It has happened once before where I also rolled a 9 when everyone else rolled 10s.
All right, Bad Cane with a 9, Rock with a 4.
Oh, by the way,
Zen with an
Bastian-
11. Rock, you go first.
By the way, Bastian, you should be getting like -3 to whatever you're doing.
All right.
Critical block.
Why?
You managed to
Initiative
shove
wise.
up into this thing. Go ahead and make an opposed strength check to shove it. Oh! You shove this thing back, and you
Nice.
push it and shove it out the door, and you stand in your protective lineman stance, grappling this thing back out the door. Yes, exactly.
Get low, get
Bastian,
low.
as you readied yourself, you step up with it.
Yeah.
Mitchell takes this opportunity at the end of the round. He looks around at you shoving this thing away, and he runs. He turns and runs and goes out the kitchen door. Artie, you see him sprint past you. Initiative order.
Did he see me digging this hole?
You don't know. He probably did. He ran right past you.
It's dark. It's
I'm
nighttime,
next.
right?
Awesome.
Hmm.
No.
Oh
Don't
no,
we
that's
just
not
do
new initiative, is it? That is Bad Cane's turn.
Yeah. How is it out of the tavern right now?
Yes, it is. It is out of. Well, as far as you can tell, based on the flower outlining it, it's in the doorway.
Can I get in front of it?
Rock is currently in front of it, pushing it out, grappling it.
Yeah, like you told me to get it outside, and that's what I'm doing right now.
Okay, I saw Mitch run out of the back door. I follow him.
All right, you follow Mitch. You race out the back door. You follow.
Rather, I run out of the back door to the front of the tavern so I can see it.
Okay. As you leave the back door, you see Mitch running off into the distance at like breakneck speed, and you run around the side of Shenanigans.
While I'm doing that, I will put away my sickles and pull out a flask of Greek fire.
Sure. You do this. You race around to the front of the cavern, front of the tavern, and you see the grappling struggle with the flower in the front door as your turn comes to an end. And Zen.
All right, I go get more flour.
You are very close with where the flower is. You
Okay.
Back of 1 pound bags of flour.
I think by now we could knead the barrel with hot sauce.
All right.
Yeah.
Now we have.
Right.
All right, these guys are amateurs. Are we rolling initiative? Did we just do that?
We're rolling initiative right now. Yes.
Fucking amateurs. That's 11. I'm sorry, I forgot the 3 on
Already
there.
with 11.
What would it be to splash Greek fire on the creature?
You're gonna make a ranged attack roll, basically.
Not ranged. I would open the flask and splash it at in melee range.
Then it's gonna be a melee attack, and then we're gonna roll some dice to see who gets splashed with it. While you flail around with it.
What should I roll?
We'll just stick with your standard like +3 to move.
How do you have Greek fire?
And by the way,
From character creation.
you should be getting -2 to all your initiatives due to your high dex.
Could I?
Yeah, it's like you take the reaction adjust.
I
of your
should.
initiative.
Where did you buy Greek fire?
It's in the gear. It's under gear. I mean, in the player's handbook is under equipment. It's under miscellaneous equipment. Greek fire.
Really?
It costs 10 GP.
I see
flask.
glass bottle and grappling hook.
If there's oil per flask, then Greek fire.
Okay.
Wow.
Rock, I need an initiative roll.
Okay, I have actually a 4 then because of my dex. Thank you.
Great. You go first, Bad Cane.
Okay.
Wait, don't we go at the same time?
No, I have a 4.
No,
of
because
my
you
dex.
rolled a 6, Rock, and Bad Cane has a -2 adjustment. He's not taken into account.
I will shout to him, push it away from you. And I will stand next to it and wait for him to push and ready to splash it with Greek fire. So I would probably go after him.
Okay, so you yell at that, you move up next to him, and you wait and hold your turn. Rock, it is your
Here's
turn.
the nice thing. He's not. I'm more grappling with him. Would you say, right?
Yes.
So I could just.
Oh, it
Back
doesn't
up.
want to be grappled with you, so if you let go, it's.
So if I let go and just back up,
All right, you let go and you just like back up into the room.
and I go back and grab my big freaking sword.
Okay, yep, you do this. You now have space to do your Greek fire at melee.
Okay, I will. By the way, I will not splash it. So if I miss, I will hit the inn, but I will splash it from this. So I
Alright.
will stand on the
What
side
I'm gonna have you do is I'm gonna have you make a melee attack, right? And I'm gonna have you roll a D100. You have a 40% chance of splashing yourself with Greek fire while you do this.
Ooh.
Don't roll bad.
Any modifiers to the melee attack? Besides
You're
my-
probably not proficient in Greek fire flailing, But I'll just let you have d20 plus your modifier for strength because I'm
What
not
are
real
you
worried.
setting it on fire with?
Greek fire. Greek fire is combustible. It will ignite in contact with air.
It might. Greek fire is weird. I don't actually know the rules.
Not according
for
to
it.
the player's handbook, but it's okay because I'm bringing over a shovel full of coals. So even if you don't set him on fire with the Greek fire, I'll set it on fire.
I guess I should probably
Greek fire.
Greek fire here so that we have it.
The page 93. These oils are highly flammable and dangerous to carry. It just calls
Good.
it highly flammable.
Highly flammable does need some spark though, probably.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, highly flammable. I thought highly flammable spark or something. Yep, spark or something.
Spark or something. I got something.
All right.
Okay.
So you managed to hit the creature with the oil. Go ahead and roll a d100.
Higher than 40.
All right, you managed to do this in such a way that you keep yourself clean. Now, you see this oozing, oily, tar-like, almost like a napalmy substance, just like dripping down this flour-ladled thing. But it is coated, and you can see this outline. You notice now that the outline looks more feminine, but definitely still humanoid. Excellent. That is your turn and Rock's turn, and that makes it the creature's turn, which is no longer grappled in any way. You see it begin walking at a walking pace past you, out back towards the back of Shenanigans.
Through Shenanigans?
It begins walking around. Its attention seems to have gone somewhere in the distance, and it just walks past you.
Basically to Mitch. Yeah.
And it just at a nice walking pace. Just keep walking
What a lovely
towards
day.
something in the distance. And that is its turn. Zen, you go next.
I'm not really sure there's much I can do. It's just kind of walking away. I'll somewhat follow behind it, just with a bag of flour.
Sure. Yeah, you get flour ready. You just walk behind it.
Oh, I'm gonna get you.
All right. Artie, what are you doing?
Artie's going to take this shovel that he's been digging this hole with for a few minutes. Head inside to where the hearth is, because it's only been... How long has it been since we went to bed, right? It wasn't super long.
It wasn't super long, no.
So I'm going to take my shovel and go over to the fire in the fireplace and dig out some hopefully hot coals, if there are any
Okay.
left.
Yeah, you dig up some coals. They're not on fire, but they're still warm. You think that perhaps that these might be enough to spark some fire.
We'll get the shovel, the coals in it, and say, "This is why you invite Artie to the party," and toss the coals onto the flour-laden, Greek oil-laden thingy.
Go ahead and make a ranged attack on it.
12.
Your coals fall short and don't strike the creature as it's walking away from you. They're through
Ooh, hold on.
wildly
Plus
with
2
your
for
shovel.
back attack if it's walking away from me. 14?
14 still falls short, just barely. You think just for a moment that you might just get you just couldn't quite get them on it as it continues walking out towards the distance.
I get a bonus to fight certain types of humanoids. Hold on. Is it a... I've got a list
It's
here.
an undead. It's an undead.
Yes, but if it's an undead giant, I still get a bonus to hit it.
Humanoid size.
But hold on,
There's no medium-sized giants.
Is it a? I get a +1 bonus to hit kobolds and goblins.
Nope.
Nope.
All right,
It is
I got nothing.
Revenant.
Nice
All
try,
right.
Neal.
No. You unfortunately fall just short of setting it on fire.
Do I set the
that-
trail of oil it's leaving behind it on fire?
The oil doesn't really
It drips heavily. Shh.
It would drip. Sure. I'm okay with this. I'm gonna give you the same percentage I gave Bad Cane. You got a 40% chance that it hits fire. That it hits oil. Not only does it hit oil that will light on fire, but will trace back up to to the creature.
40%? I can get
40%.
behind those numbers.
All right. All right. You know what? You failed so spectacularly. One single coal just in your back range flew backwards into Shenanigans and found just the perfect place.
It found that rope that he put
up on the floor.
It finds the rope.
That's the rope. Yeah.
There's now a hot coal beginning to light fire to Shenanigans.
If we don't put that out, Desmond will literally kill all of us.
I noticed that.
All right, now we're at the...
Can I make a perception check to
Huh?
see that or no?
You don't need to have a perception
Can I
check.
make a
You see Artie's
Okay.
shame in full glory. on the screen.
I yell, "The Rock, put out that coal!"
All right, are you guys going to chase after this creature?
Yeah.
Okay, let's roll
Follow-
initiative.
I am out.
I'm gonna spend my entire time putting
following
that
it with
coal
a
out.
bag of flour.
You're gonna follow behind it with a bag of flour. Okay.
Actually,
I'm gonna-
slightly off to the side, so I'm not on its trail of.
So-
fire.
Okay.
Greg, it's just starting, right? Like, nothing's really big yet. I can just, like, go stamp on it for a round. And
Yeah, if you spend your round putting it out, it'll be out.
So I'm gonna spend my round picking up my sword and then stamping it out.
Okay, yeah, Rock, you spend your round stamping it out. Let's see, Bad Cane with an 8. The Killer D has an 8. Anyone else going after the creature?
Actually, it should be probably a +1, so it should be a 7, because I
Okay, Bad Cane.
made a little mistake there.
Okay, you have a 7. Rock is diffusing the fire. Artie, are you doing anything?
I'm going to go back to digging a shallow grave. The creature's
All right.
left. It's
You
no longer a
return
threat.
to digging your shallow grave.
Yeah.
Excellent. So on a 7, Bad Cane, you go first.
Okay, it's leaving a trail that would, if I set on fire, would trail back to the creature, right?
Yes. Yeah, sure.
Okay, I will pull out my flint and steel.
Just try and...
All right. I feel like you have to have the same chance that old Artie did. So let's go ahead and give
Why?
you that.
Flint and steel is. He had a chance to hit the trail with his clothes. I am just going up to the trail and set it on fire with the flint and steel.
All right. You know what? I don't care. That's cool. You light the trail fire.
I'm not randomly throwing my flint and steel in the trail.
Absolutely. The flame sparks, and a trail of fire races towards this creature that continues walking in just a walking pace straight on towards something in the distance. And it begins burning. Please roll me 3d6 fire damage.
13.
Ooh.
13. All right. You see this figure engulfed in flame, and just continue walking at a walking pace while wreathed in the flames of Greek fire. And it goes, and Zen goes. It continues walking. Zen, what are you doing?
Can I also throw just a flask of oil on it?
Sure.
And the flame.
Burn it to the ground.
Throw flasks of
hit.
oil at this thing over and over again.
Roll to hit.
I mean,
Okay.
it will take continual damage right now, right? Because
All right, your flask of oil goes wide, and just coats some part of the town street in oil.
Let's set the town on fire.
It continues walking. Zen, since you're following it, make an intelligence check for me.
All right.
I mean, I would also follow it, but
Bad Cane, feel free.
I'll
There we
let him.
go.
All right. You notice that it is walking in exactly the same direction, just directly for where Mitchell ran off to.
I mean, I would know that, right? Because he told me that it would follow the
Maybe.
thing yet.
Yeah, you could maybe put that together. But it is walking like directly for it. Are you going to continue to try and fight him at this point?
I'll just follow it.
All right, you follow it. As you follow it over the next round, it continues burning, and it just kind of crumbles and falls down and burns, and then seems to just wink out. And now you have a pool of burning Greek fire just in the middle of town center.
I throw flour over the entire area, trying to make sure it's not invisible.
Wait, you're throwing flour.
Like
Over the
around?
flame.
Yeah,
Over
yeah.
the flame.
It was nice
All right.
knowing you guys.
You
Well,
throw
I'm
flour
just-
everywhere.
So here's the thing about that. Like, in order for it to be like the big explosive stuff, like there's got to be a whole lot of it all at once. Like if he's just like sprinkling
Yeah.
it, like, oh, I'm at a wedding. Nah,
Yeah, I
like,
only
don't-
have one bag. I'm not running back to the bar. I'm not throwing
This
the
isn't
entire
Krob
bag.
who
I'm just
spent an afternoon creating an entire tent full of combustible flour.
so yeah. I'm just throwing handfuls out in the area, trying to find where it is. if
You
it's still
throw and
there.
throw and throw and throw and throw and throw and throw and throw, and occasionally, every once in a while, you get a like just a quick flare up, but you don't ever see it land on a creature.
All right. I just walked back to the bar. Legit.
Well,
On
doesn't
my way
seem...
back, I checked to see if that orc is still in the stables.
You look, and he is not. He seems to have gotten up and left at some point.
Okay.
You didn't tie him up in the stables, did you?
No, I just put it on a stick of hay.
Yeah. So no, he's
I
not.
rode out there with the
I
big,
couldn't.
like,
I had to.
Let's get ready to go.
Bleeny is not there.
Yeah, Baloney probably left.
Well,
Yeah, I would have tied him up, except I had to tie up Artie.
Right. Of the two of us, I'm the dangerous one.
Well, you're the one who wanted to hit me.
He was trying to
wouldn't
hit you with
call
an
him-
axe.
He wasn't anywhere near me. I was in the corner of a room.
Do I manage to finish burying this corpse before the sun
You
comes up?
do. It takes a long time to build to dig a shallow grave with a single shovel in the back, but over the course of the night, you do manage to get there. At some point, soon after the creature seems to have disappeared and the puddle of fire burns, the captain of the town guard kind of gets up to you. He's got 8 men and crew holding torches. He says, "What in the blue blazes is going on here in Shenanigans? What kind of trouble are you lot in?"
What time
Well, I
of day
mean-
is this, did you say?
Nighttime, dead of night at this point.
Well, I mean,
Is the corpse
we are-
buried yet?
You hear this as you're finishing up your corpse.
Okay.
You're in the back. They're out in front.
I'm
right,
gonna sneak
I
around to the
explain-
well and like pull out some buckets and just soak myself with water. Try and get the dirt off of me.
Okay.
Well, I too then. I said, well, it seems either it's dead or not our problem anymore. Well,
Yeah. Anyway, I explain there was an invisible, weird female creature that was choking the life of anyone who wore a bracelet, and the guy with the bracelet ran off, but we dumped oil on the invisible creature. It kind of went up in flames, fizzled to nothing, and we don't know if it's still after the guy, if he's safe. It's not our problem.
not our problem. And not only that, here's the best part of it all. It just seemed to be one track focus on him, so even if it isn't gone, I mean, it's not coming after us no more.
I mean,
Not our problem.
And that means it's also not
shenanigans.
coming after you.
I mean, we're only paid to watch the shenanigans, so it's not our problem anymore. And he's probably not our customer anymore either.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I buy this. Seems like one of the less weird things happen in this town. All right.
I mean-
suppose.
He flooded it like a week or two ago.
Yeah,
I mean,
Desmond does
really.
some terrible things. You're right.
Yeah, so-
I mean, we had those freaking rats with wings.
I'd throw him in jail if I could, but truth of the matter is, it probably wouldn't hold him, and he'd probably kick my ass if I tried. So, we just have to put up with his shenanigans. No pun intended. Well, y'all have a good night then. Seems like you have it under control. Don't burn this thing down. I bet Desmond.
Good night, officer. Oh my god, it's so cold.
Yeah, I would try to put out the burning Greek fire on the street. It will just burn for a while.
Yeah, it seems like the more you pour water on it, the more it burns. But
I won't use water. I won't use water. I will just bury it and with earth.
yeah, it eventually goes out. In fact, the guards help you.
Yeah.
They're used to putting out the disasters at Desmond's.
I ask us, what are we doing about the damage done to the inn? I mean, it's not our fault that someone brought a dangerous creature here.
I level him with a gaze. You fools! You've been starting fights in here all day and all night. I'm the only one with any sense trying to keep the bar intact and our customers in check. Dear God.
I saw you dragging this poor guy down outside and burying him.
Yeah, I'm trying to cover your asses because you are incompetent and just inflompetent. That's what I have to say. So,
How many times has somebody died in Shenanigans?
0. No one has ever died here. Desmond will never know of what happened.
Like, even so, if we ask Desmond, hey, before we got here, how many times has someone died? And he's like, don't worry about it, bro. At least 50.
No, wait, this never happened. He doesn't have to know. When he comes back, we just tell him that it was as pleasant as snow, that nothing went wrong, that everything went right, and that we slept peacefully through the first night.
So
let's take it. Let's take an inventory of the damage and replace any of the things that have been hemorrhaged.
At least once I agree with the gnome, you should take it easy with not tell Desmond if not necessary.
Yep, because he's definitely not going to notice a new bar. Nope.
Well,
let's go take a look at the bar. Let's see what the damage is and if it's very far.
I mean, we don't have to tell them that someone was killed. We can just tell them that someone smashed the counter up. Not our fault.
I look at the counter. How big of a dent is in the counter? Would Desmond notice?
Oh, there's quite a lot of damage to the counter. Some of it's by the fists of Bellini, and that seems to be like just normal like bashing. Like maybe you could buff that out if you really tried. But there's 2 huge grooving cuts where the sickles went right through it. Clearly, it's been cut up here.
And not only that, we have to replace the front window, 2 doors upstairs. We have to replace the front door. Is the front door fine?
And a window upstairs that the monster broke in with.
Well, I know what we have to do for the next 6 days. Let this be a lesson. Crime never pays.
I don't know
Customers
what the
do.
was here.
Customers do.
Like what?
I don't know what's this new problem, but anyway,
Right.
yeah.
The fact that you buried a dead body.
What? No, there. Don't say words like that.
What, dead body?
I will smack you upside your hat. Now, shh about the corpse.
Didn't you drink
I-
wine?
Never reached that high.
I asked Artie, can he heal Max a million?
Yeah, probably just unconscious against the wall.
Yeah.
Poke Max the butt end of the shovel. Maybe in a day or 2. First, we've got to repair the doors and the windows.
Yeah, I agree. We should get on buying somehow getting new doors. Maybe windows.
It's more important to fix the bar than to fix Max. That is true by far.
Maybe the kobold knows where to get new windows and doors. I suppose this happens from time to time to an inn.
I wouldn't be surprised if the bar has to be replaced on a weekly basis. Now, let's ask that kobold where the bar replacing place is.
I will go wherever Glibglob. I will search for Glibglob.
Well,
You guys find Glibglob in a shack, and due to this strange thing, this feeling I have, we have about 5 minutes to wrap up. You montage through the rest of the week, taking much better care of the bar, replacing windows and doors. One of you crafts a beautiful replacement countertop, and Shenanigans sparkles and shines, brand spanking new.
And
it
all of
happens
this,
like this every week.
Wait, it looks too good, everyone. It looks too good.
No.
Grab some wood. I start damaging everything slightly.
On the side of Shenanigans, I add in a nice, kind of square, but it's a little bit rectangular. Probably like this isn't gonna help you, but like this big, but like that. It's got a hoop on it.
Yeah,
Probably
absolutely.
like
Yeah, on the back side, there's a nice backboard and an iron like hoop with chains, interlocking chains down it. It seems perfect for dunking. And that addition is added in during this montage. Desmond gets back, seems very pleased, and he pays each of you 35 coins, 5 for each day of the week, gold coins.
Desmond, I thought we had a deal. You were going to pay us 50 gold. Isn't that what we were told?
No.
So when he says
like
that,
you,
I'm going to lean down to him and
but
just
no.
whisper, "Dead body."
I could have swore you said 50 gold for the week.
If you keep
I know how to negotiate.
I'm going to tell him.
Don't mess with me, little man. I've had a vacation and I'm very tired and I need to get back to work.
Hey, Desmond, if you
Okay, all right, that's fine. That's fine. I'll take the 35 gold.
I got your back, bro. I got your back.
Alrighty. And so, your adventure in Shenanigans comes to an end for this week.
Woo! Experience.
Yes. Let's see here. You guys get 3,000 for defeating the creature.
Each.
Oh, we actually defeated it?
Yes, you did enough hit point damage to kill it for that night. However, due to fire alarms and strange shenanigans at the Red Rooster, we did not see what happened in subsequent nights.
Wait, a revenant is destroyed if it burns to a crisp.
It's not a revenant, bro.
What do I always tell people? Don't judge so early. No, it's definitely this. It's definitely. You never know what shenanigans the DM might pull.
It has all the abilities of a revenant. It's not.
It choked a person once, and therefore it has to be a revenant.
The choking really was just flavor. It doesn't have a choke attack. It just hits
Okay.
you hard.
Okay, you
It
fooled
did,
me.
it did 15 points of damage to a peasant, so I flavored it as choking them to death.
Very nice.
Yeah, it did 10 to poor Max.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you guys get 3,000 for defeating the creature, plus
Each?
you did a decent job of getting the bar under control, so that's probably, I'll give you like 200 as a group, 3,200 divided 5 ways.
Okay.
640.
Is 640, yep.
Weird, you also get 3,000 for Revenant.
Sorry, bro. It's not a revenant. Nice try, though.
I know it. It's a Greg event.
The Greg event.
Greg event.
No, I used the base stats of an invisible stalker, and then I reduced them, and then I gave it a... Have you ever seen the movie It Follows? It's based off of that. Only instead of passing the curse around via sex, I passed the curse around via a bracelet.
So basically, you created an invisible revenant.
No, I created
No.
invisible stalker with less good stats.
A nerfed invisible stalker. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Is this stalker similar to a revenant then? I don't know.
It has nothing to do with the revenant other than it choked someone. It's the only similarity they share.
Only also that they're not permanently destroyed unless by fire, which of course the stalker. No, I just want to know if there's similarity between the two, because it seems so.
Okay.
Anyway,
Did anyone level up?
nope.
What was the
Nope.
total per person?
640.
640.
640?
Yes.
Yep.
Then definitely not.
Yeah, definitely.
There was not as much
Plus
done
10%,
as
maybe?
Oh, we defeated the orc.
You did clear the orc, but that was part of keeping Shenanigans safe and sound. That's part of the 200 XP. I'll give you here. I will give you XP for defeating a single orc in combat. Orc.
35 divided by 5? Is that it?
To be honest, our group, or at least one member of our party, was responsible for him being aggressive anyway.
So 15 divided by 5 is 3 more experience each for all of you for defeating.
That
Okay.
was all I needed.
Well, that has been. This has been Shenanigans. We'll be back next week with more shenanigans, of course. Does anyone have anything to say before we sign out for the night?
I'm excited for next week. Neal knows why.
I haven't the slightest idea why.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not talking about Shenanigans. You're talking about Hardcore Heroes.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm excited about Hardcore Heroes. And
okay.
Sean, about the name Neal, Sean, I think we should change it for our stuff. I think the other side is better than just other side.
Well, we'll see. And if that's it, then we'll see you guys next week for more Shenanigans. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.
Good night.
All right.